When it comes to Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah, first of all it says, B'yom hatunato u'b'yom simhat libo. What's the hatuna? It says in Masechet Ta'anit, Kavav Amud Bet, it says over there, Yom hatunato, what is that? The day of the wedding. What's the day of the wedding? Matan Torah. Who's getting married? Bnei Yisrael. To Hashem. Hashem's taking us as a bride. And what's the ring? Huh? Yeah. The Torah. Like it says, Kucha berichu v'Yisrael v'oraita hadahu. Hashem, Bnei Yisrael, and the Torah is one. Now, that being said, you have a question, right? It says, when did we get the Torah? The pasuk in the Torah says, the third month after we got out of Egypt. From when we got out of Egypt, the third month. Right? You don't have to tell me where we got out of. We know we got out of it. Third month, we left. Third month, they're specifically saying that we left out of Egypt. And we know where we left. 3 months later. What's 3 months later after we got out of Egypt? So there's the Or Haim HaKadosh. What does he say? Really, if you think about it, if it's a hatuna, if it's a marriage, if it's a marriage, then we should get married right away. Right? Why do we have to wait 50 days? Count the Omer 49, the 50th day, Shavuot. Why? Why? So there's Satmar Rebbe said once, we always say Yetziat Mitzrayim. That's what we always say. Zer Yetziat Mitzrayim. Zer Yetziat Mim Mitzrayim. We came out of Egypt. What's Yetziat Mitzrayim? Yetziat from Yetziat Mim Mitzrayim. It should be. Proper English is Yetziat Mitzrayim. Yetziat Mim Mitzrayim. That we left from Egypt. Right? Yes or no? Yeah. So why is saying Yetziat Mitzrayim? She says the person has to understand that it's not just Mitzrayim. There was a lot of tumah. We have to mitahed ourselves. We have to take out the Yetziat Mitzrayim. In every generation there's a Mitzrayim, there's a Yisah of the Mitzrayim, we have to take it out. In every generation, in the previous door, we all know, it was you had to pull out, let's say Shabbat, keeping Shabbat was a big item. Keeping kosher was a big item. And now it might be easy to keep Shabbat. But what? There's other shtuyot out there that we have to pull out the Yetziat Mitzrayim. But we have to be prepared. We have to get ready. And that's why it's saying, 3 months, what? From the time we got out of Egypt. Because really, technically speaking, we should get married right away to Hashem. And the Torah right away. As soon as we left Egypt, get the Torah. But we need preparation. A person has to take out the shtuyot from his being. And therefore, Rabotai, we have to know, Shavuot is coming. It's a few days. We're right there. We have Shavuot coming. And what a person has to do? He has to be well prepared. In every single aspect of his life. Well, let me think over here. I'm getting married. It's a hatuna. It's a wedding. It's a big item. How am I going ahead and how am I preparing myself? What am I going to do? What's the Kabbalah that I'm taking upon myself? How much more Torah am I going to prepare myself to learn? That's what it is. You know, a person has to understand in life, a life goes by so fast. Yeshua, it's like when the rabbis teach us, what do they say? How life goes by? It says not like the shade of what? Of a wall. Not like a shade of the... What is it? Like the shade of a bird. Why the shade of a bird? The shade of a bird, if you look at a bird, it flies over you, right? There's a shade, right? It flies. Even the life goes by, before you know it, you'll see. Where did 20 years go? Where did 30 years go? Mark my words. If you didn't see it by now, you'll see it soon. You'll see. Yeah. As you get older, you become 25, 35, 45. No, Joe, am I right or no? Before you know, you're married with kids already. Could you believe you're married with kids? I can't even believe. That is a wild thing. And therefore, a person must prepare. He must prepare himself. Get the Yetziat Mitzrayim out of it. And that's why the Rabbi says, why does it say the third day when we left Egypt? We know where we left from. Because we're trying to say, we weren't ready yet. We need a time to get ready. You need some time to get ready to put your thoughts together. You don't just walk into a wedding. You have to prepare. And Hashem gave us these days. Prepare yourself. Set yourself up. Where am I learning Torah all night? Where am I learning? How am I learning? With who am I learning with? What am I going to be learning all night? Prepare it. Get it ready. This is the hatuna. This is the wedding. And it says guaranteed a person that stays up all night, he has tremendous beracha that he gets when he sits and learns all night on the Shavuot night. And therefore, Rabotai, it's a preparation. We have to get ready. We're getting married. We have a hatuna coming. We have a wedding coming. Hashem's taking us again. And it brings down the Zohar. It brings down the Mevarshim, the Kabbalah, Mekubalim, that what? The same aura that was there back in the day when we first got Matan Torah, the same aura comes back now. And therefore, person, prepare yourself. Get ready. Take the Yitzim time out. How are you going to prove? What are you going to do? And Bezrat Hashem will be zocheh. Well, the night of the wedding, we'll be ready, prepared. And getting the Torah, it's a big inyan. I said they brought everything. It's a nice wedding. Shabbat shalom.